Now let's say we want to resolve 1 over s plus 1 times x plus 3 into partial fraction. If you want to do this, want to resolve these two partial fractions. Now, before you go into partial fraction, the first thing you check is to check this upper side and the downside. Remember, the upper side is called numerator, the downside is called denominator. Check their degree, whether the polynomial in the or the degree of the upper side, whether it's higher than the downside. If the upper is higher than the downside, you have to divide with that long division before you go on. But if it's not higher than the downside, what you just need to do is just to, if it is lower, that is if it's not even higher, you can only result to partial fraction if the degree of the upper side is lower than the downside. If they are equal, you still divide until this upper side will be lower than the downside before you can resolve to partial fraction. If you check the degree of the upper side now, there's no, that is degree 0, nowhere is there. Then the downside, we have s here, which is degree 1, s another which is in degree 1, that is degree 2. So degree 0, degree 2, that means it's lower, upper side is lower than the downside. You can resolve to partial fraction. How do you do that? Just equate this whole fraction into a constant. Just you can take a over this first factor here, which is x plus 1. Then plus, this plus is not because they are positive, no, this one is from the mathematics. The second one, that's what we want to do now. We take another constant, let's say b over this second factor, which is x plus 3. That is the first procedure you do. Just take a over this first factor divided by plus b over this second factor. Now, what about if this denominator is not factorized? You have to factorize it using factorization method of polynomials, or factorization method of whether it's quadratic equation, factorization method of quadratic. Okay, your calculator to factorize it in a way by mode 5-3. After that, you just have to arrange it, you get the factors out. Then next, you have to take LCM of this side. So we're going to have 1 over x plus 1 s plus 3 is equals to, then you just take the LCM of this and this, which is where you multiply the 2. You multiply the 2, so that will be x plus 1 times x plus 3. So if you divide this by this will cancel this. What will be left to be only this. So we are going to use something to multiply this a now, which is the upper side. That's what we are going to do. So we're going to do that. Then if you do this times this, we have something like this: 8 times s plus 3. Now, if you divide this with this will cancel this because they are the same. Then we'll be left with this. We'll now use this one now to multiply this b. To, let's see what we're going to have if you multiply. Then we'll have plus b times s plus 1. That's what we're going to have. So since these two are the same thing, they will cancel out. So what will be left out will be only the upper side. That's what we're going to have left. So let me wipe out this place. Then the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to equate this to this. That's what we're going to do. We equate this upper side to this upper side, then cancel out the downside since they are the same thing. So that is a s plus 3, b s plus 1. So we're going to have 1 equal to a s plus 3, b s plus 1. Now the first, what we want to do, I want to get a and b out. That's what I want to do. I want to get a and b out. Now the first way people use to do this in from O level is to say, how can you eliminate either a or b? Use elimination method, something like elimination. That is to make a 0 or b 0. Although that will not work for some questions. That works for just a few questions in partial fraction. All those just simple cases. That's what all those one do work for. Although let me just still try that because that let's just say it's okay. You just say okay, look at what I mean. You could just say at x equal to, if I put -1 here, -1 plus 1, 0. So b times 0 will be 0. So I say it's equal to -1. I'm going to have 1 is equal. Anyway, see, yes, put -1. -1 plus 3. Then plus b -1 plus 1. So -1 plus 1 is 0. So everything here will go. Since -1 plus 1 is 0. So having 1 is equals to 8 times -1 plus 2, that is 2. So divided by 2, divided by 2. A will be equal to, if you cancel this, 1 over 2, that will be A. So A is 1 over 2. Then you can go back again and say at s equals to, what can I make? Remember when we did the first one, we got A to be 1 over 2. A to be 1 over 2. You may even decide to, if you put 1 over, no, it will not still work. So what you have to do just to check, okay, how can I eliminate this A now? Can I eliminate that A? If I want to eliminate that A, I'll just put, what will I add to 3? I'll give me 0 minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. I'll just say at s equals to -3. I have 1 is equals to A bracket minus 3 plus 3. That's already 0 plus B bracket minus 3 plus 1. This one will be 0. So that will go. We will have 1 is equals to B bracket minus 0 s minus 2. So divided by minus 2, we should cancel this. B will be equal to minus half. B will be equal to minus A is equal to half. B is equals to minus half. So you just come A is equals to half. B is equals to minus half. Then since A is equals to half, B is equals to minus half, just okay. Since we have 1 over x, is s plus 3, or s plus 1, s plus 3, s plus 1, and s plus 3. Be careful with this. See, it's equal to A over A is half over s plus 1. Be careful with this. Plus B is minus half over s plus 3. Don't want just squeeze them. So we're going to have these 2 can come down. They can both come to the downside. Since they are denominators, we'll have 1 over 2 bracket x plus 1. Minus plus will give us minus 1 over 2 bracket x plus 3. So this will be the final answer. To check if you are correct, you can just take s, because if s is equal to 1, just put 1 here, put 1 here. Check what you're going to get, put 1 here, put 1 here. Check what you're going to get if this will be equal to this. That's how to know you are very, very correct. So this will be the answer to the question. So this is the answer. It is 1 over 2 bracket s plus 1 minus 1 over 2 bracket s plus 3. Now, let me use another method for this same question. For the same question, remember we're having, when we find LCM, okay, let me just start from the beginning. 1 over x plus 1. 1 over x plus 1. Especially if you have 2 terms in the denominator like this, x plus 3. If it's 3, maybe this, we just take LCM. So it's a over x plus 1 plus b over x plus 3. So the next thing now, you just check. If you have only 2 factors here, look at what I'm just going to do. You just cross multiply what you have here and equate it to this. You're already good to go. That's what I'm saying. Look at what I mean. You just forget about this denominator. That one will just leave automatically. Once you cross multiply this denominator will go. The denominator will disappear. Or the denominator will disappear. what I said is cross multiply this and equate everything to this. We're going to have 1 is equals to this times this. We have a times x, that's ax, plus b times a times 3, that's 3a. This times this, that's plus bx 1 times b plus b. This will only work if we have two factors here. If it's 3, you have to find LCM like how I did it before. So we're going to have something like this. The next thing now, I will equate the coefficient of s in this side to the coefficient of s in this other side. That is coefficient of s here to coefficient of s here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have something like this. This one is the coefficient. This is the coefficient of s. That is a. That is also a coefficient of s plus b. That is only coefficient of s in this place. Things that have x in that place. What have s here? Nothing. That is 0. It's equal to 0. Then check what don't have s here. We have this and this. 3a and plus b. Just come 3a plus b is equals to, there's no s here, that is 1. Constant, there's 1. It's equal to 1. So you can solve these two now with your calculator or with simultaneous equation. By you just subtract now. B minus b is 0. You get the answer. Okay, let me just solve it. Let me just solve it simultaneously. We have a plus b is equals to 0. 3a plus b is equals to 1. So we subtract a minus 2a, b minus b, that is 0. 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. So divide both sides by minus 2a. That means a, this cancel this, a will be equal to, because this one is 0, that's why I did not take note of this again. 1 over 2. You got before. Then from here now, from this place, you can say b is equals to, if you move a to this other side, 0 minus a. That is also minus a. So that is minus, a is half, minus half, that is b. So just go back to that a over, so a is c minus half, b is c, a is c half, b is c minus half. Just go back to the question again. Anywhere see a, put half, anywhere see b, put minus half, that is all. This is another method to get a and b. Okay, let me look at another question. Now let me see, I'm having 2x to be resolved to partial fraction. S plus 1 s plus 3. Take note, this must not be s plus 1 and s plus 3. We'll take note of that too. This one is just question examples. So this one will be a over s plus 1 plus b over s plus 3. S plus 3. And I told you, if you have just two factors here, you are free to equate the denominator, which is this. Just equate that denominator to when you cross multiply this other side. That will be this times this. A times s is ax. That is 3a. That's 3a. B times s, that is bx. B times 1, that is b. And the next thing, equate the coefficient of s here to the coefficient of s here, the constant to constant. This is the coefficient of s, that is a. This is also the coefficient of s. Something that stands with s plus b is equals to 2 is the coefficient of s. Because we have just 2 here, this and this. And this other side, we have just 1 coefficient of s, that is 2 only. Then let's go for constant now. This one don't have s, that is a constant, that is 2a. 3a actually. Sorry about that. That's 3a. Look at it. This one does also have s. You can see it. And also have s. So plus b is equal to, check this side. The only thing I don't have s here. This 2 is with s. That 2 is with S. There's something I don't have S. That is equal to 0. So we have A plus B is equal to 2. 3A plus B is equals to 0. We have A plus B is equals to 2. 3A plus B is equals to 0. Now you can use your calculator to solve this by pressing mode 5-3. Mode 5-3. Mode 5 1. Mode 5 1. Cash calculator. Mode 5-1. You just see where to put the quotient of A, B, and this constant. The quotient of A is 1. Press equal to. Put B. Press equal to. Press the constant 2. Quotient of A in the second one is 3. Press equals to. For B is 1. Press equal to. The constant is 0. The press equal to twice. You have the answer for both A and B. So that's how you do it with your calculator. But if you want to solve with simultaneous equation method, you just rule. Check. This one is already having the same coefficient. So you can subtract. You just subtract A minus 3, that's minus 2. A. B minus B, that is 0. 2 minus 1, that is 2 minus 0, that is 2. Next thing we have minus 2A over 2 minus 2 is equals to 2 over minus 2. I'll cancel this. A will be equal to minus 1. Although you can also use that to eliminate A first, then eliminate B. You can also do it like that. It's still possible. You also do the answer. Then for B, from here now, we can say B is equals to 2 minus A. If you move A to this other side, we're going to have that. B will be equal to 2 minus, look at A is minus 1. Minus 1. So that will give us B is equals to 2 plus 3. Because minus will 2 plus 1. Minus is plus. That will be B is equal to 3. So A is equals to minus 1. B is equals to 3. So A is equals to minus 1. B is equals to 3. So that 2x over S minus 1. S plus 3 will be equal to A is equals to minus 1 over X plus 1. B is equals to 3 over S plus 1. To know whether you are correct, you can just put anywhere is S plus 3, sorry. S plus 3. So this is the answer. So this is what you are going to see as the answer. To know whether you are correct, or in a very short way to check whether the answer is even correct, you can just say, okay, if we put 2 here now, anywhere is yes, you put 2. Just check for the answer here. Come back to this place, put 2 here, put 2 here, put 2 here, check for the answer. The answer will be the same thing. If the answer is not the same, it means the answer is not correct. That's how you write shortcuts to all these expansions examination. Thank you.